actually drew you to the Andes? How did your journey as a scientist lead you to Machu Picchu?
I used to live in Mexico many years ago when I was a student, like a teenager, and I fell in love with those cultures of Maya and Aztec. I was really interested. But when I found out that at the university there were excavations in Peru, I applied for this project. And since I already speak Spanish, etc., so they offered me to stay with them. They offered me a scholarship to live in Cusco. And from one another, I found myself working in Machu Picchu with Peruvians. I guess they were just happy with my studies and they invited me to work with them.
Mhm. I read that your research focused on the Incas' code of water. Could you tell us why was water so important in their civilization, and how is it displayed on the archaeological sites that you work on?
Uh, I worked mostly on the water supplies in Machu Picchu National Archaeological Park. So it's not only Machu Picchu, but those are like almost 60 archaeological sites that are within the park. I
Mm-hmm.
worked on several of those, but mostly on sites called Chachabamba. And I studied the water system over there. It was really interesting to find out that this water system had the ritual purpose and it served to the Incas to make ablutions, the purification before the pilgrimage to Machu Picchu itself. And the different water system in the Andes in Machu Picchu area had different functions, but the water itself was a very crucial element for the Incas because it was somehow a manifestation of God's power and of God's will for the Incas. So the person that controls the water through the water system was seen as a deity, as a very important person. In this case, was the Inca ruler, the Sapa Inca.
Mm-hmm. And can you tell us what are some of the biggest misconceptions about the Incas and Machu Picchu?
Mm.
There are many legends, many myths.
Yeah, there are many of them. So with my study, I studied the water system. We were able to find water structures under the soil with teledetection studies. We found out that the Incas were were planning the site before it was built,
Mm-hmm.
but after I settled myself in Machu Picchu and worked with my Peruvian friends, we started to doing radiocarbon dating studies. Thanks to radiocarbon analysis, we were able to establish absolute chronology for the Machu Picchu construction. And it was big surprise when we found out that these structures were much older than we thought, because everyone was thinking that Machu Picchu was built in, I don't know, 50 years, and all the Inca state was for like 100 years. But we found out that the site is 30, 40, or even more older than we thought. So this was a big surprise,
Mm-hmm.
both for Machu Picchu and for different archaeological sites in the area.
Mm-hmm. So, in the new documentary, what does the audience learn that they might not know before in the City of Stone?
Yes, so I think that in the documentary, the newest information are the radiocarbon studies, the
Mm-hmm.
chronology, because we didn't know much. We were suspecting based on Spanish chronicles, but they weren't precise enough. They didn't have enough information. So thanks to modern science, we were able to establish the chronology for Machu Picchu and the construction of the whole organism of Machu Picchu and different sites that are surrounding the area. So now we can say that this investment in Machu Picchu was 10 times bigger than we thought, because it's not only Machu Picchu, those are different sites. It had to be planned on many levels.
And as a scientist, my last question, what is the mystery about the site you'd like to solve?
I think I won't be able to solve the mystery of Machu Picchu. No one will, because Machu Picchu has its own secrets. I'm really interested in the people that are behind the construction of Machu Picchu and different sites. I believe that with more precise study, with more new tools that we have in archaeology, we can discover who built Machu Picchu, when, and how, because we don't know it for now.
Okay. Thank you so much for this interview.
Thank you.
Good luck with your excavations.
Thank you. Thank you very much.